What's going on YouTube? Hope you guys are having a very positive day. First off, I wanted to say I'm sorry for missing last week. I had some dental surgery and honestly it had me out of commission the entire week. But today, we're taking a look at the hypernet current grandmaster. I jumped in and completed it 3 or 4 times to try a couple different strategies and to get this video prepared for you guys, and I hope it helps out. I feel like I can guarantee that there's at least one good solid tip that will help you get through this if you haven't cleared it already, and that will be later in the video. Now we did try a couple different subclass options. We tried Strand Titan, we tried Void Hunter, and Solar Warlock, all of which are very clear goals and their playstyles and the benefits of which they provide to the team. They were all very positive and beneficial, so I do recommend trying these out. I know that Arc Titan worked out as well. Now, a couple of different weapons we used. We used La Monarch to try out with the Void options because of Volatile. It's really good against the overloads. It's just a great weapon in general. Then we also tried out Polaris Lands with it being a solar burn. It's great against the unstops. And then finally we even tried out the little cheesy Fighting Lion because there's a lot of hype going on about it right now. Apparently it's doing more damage. Personally, I have to let you know, it wasn't for me. I didn't enjoy it. I suck with the Fighting Lion, so that doesn't help. When it comes to your heavy, it's got overcharged grenade launchers. Personally, I went with a linear. I did use a machine gun a couple times to try it out, but I ended up with the linear just mainly because it helped out with the Tormentor. It does a decent job against the champions, and the boss, it's just overall a solid weapon. Alright, enough rambling. I'll get into it for you. Y'all drop a like and sub for me, please. I love you all, and y'all have a positive day out there. Peace. Alright, so when you first spawn in, there are a couple of cabals. They're all in the group of 3. Just keep your distance, play with your scout or your bow, and you aren't in really harm right now. It's the very beginning. Just watch out for a couple of dogs that will push you, but they're not very threatening. Now once you've gotten up the hill a little bit, you start entering the caves. The Cabal and the Vex are fighting. Just hold the entrance and pick off the adds from a distance. There are 2 unstops in this cave, and you can just start teaming up on them one by one. If they do decide to push you at the same time, which is possible, just stun both of them at the same time and then just start slowly chipping away at one as a team. And then if you feel threatened, you can always just backpedal down the hill and they'll start making their way back into the cave. They won't chase you down the hill. So caves, it introduces to you the arc craniums, which I'll refer to as cannons. In this instance, it's not needed. It's just teaching you a little bit of how they work and how much damage they do and so forth. They are great at ad clear and damage, so use them to your advantage in all the ads around. Now, progressing forward, you'll have about 4 or so turrets to be mindful of. Just play your cover, peek shoot really well with them. They are very, very lethal, so do not just take them for granted. They are something to watch out for. Once you get through the caves and you're at the exit and you're about to go into the open area, take out the turrets that are on each pedestal. That will really help you going into this next area. It's going to automatically transport you or start to pull you into that area once you take them out. So just go ahead and start jumping down there once those turrets are destroyed. Now you're going to want to start clearing the ads. There are less ads on the left, but the most important ads to clear are on the right because you're going to want to start holding that area. Now once you clear all of the ads, the Tormentor will spawn and you want to be up on that high ground. So don't be alarmed, just take the high ground and start taking out all the ads that spawn with the Tormentor, including the one unstop that will spawn at the same time. Once you get them all dead, you can start pecking away the Tormentor. He's not super threatening, just use your cover up high. He can jump up there and then jump back down. Y'all just play Ring Around the Rosie with him. It's his least favorite game to play. And once you get him about halfway, more ads will spawn, including another unstop. So just start focusing the ads again. Forget about the boss for a little bit. Keep mindful of him, but honestly, as long as you just keep some distance between him, just jumping up and down and stuff, he's not super threatening until he gets right up in your face. He will try to jump on you a lot, and at that case, just try to run and hide behind cover and do a little rotation. After that second wave of ads are gone, you start just melting the boss. You fall down this hole right in the middle, and the next set of enemies that you're going to come to are groups of 3 unstops. They'll be on a high ledge, and you can start team shooting from a distance. You don't even have to worry about going down there to fight them. After you've cleared them, the next room you're going to come to is the blight room. It's where the cannons will actually come into play. And it's worth noting two things about this room. One, you can actually shoot the blights with your regular weapon. You don't have to shoot them with the cannon. It just helps for time. And number two, save one cannon. I can't stress this enough. I don't care the dire need. Save one cannon, don't use it, and I'll explain to you why. You're going to want to bring that last cannon with you up the lift, and once you get up there, before you get on your Sparrow, you can take that cannon and you can shoot this blight right here. I'll slow it down for you right now. You're going to want to shoot that, and that's going to destroy all of the other blights that are going to be shooting at you on your Sparrow path. Doing the Sparrow path is possible if you don't destroy these blights, but it's just so much more easier to have them destroyed because those blights can easily just destroy your Sparrow and you on it. After you get through the Sparrow part, there's actually one cannon there for you, and it's very important that you have this, so just hold on to it and don't use it to clear ads even though you're going to want to. There are 4 overload coming up, one right in front of you once you get up past the Sparrow path, and then there are 2 more right behind him up high, whether you go left or right. There are 2 up there. And then the 4th one's just way in the back. You'll find him much later. But then the person with the cannon can then shoot this particular blight. It helps out really in the future. But really, it's just once you get up here in this next part, you're not going to have to worry about these blights shooting at you while you're trying to clear ads. So it's really important that you have that there. It's just super helpful. You know, that way you don't have to worry about all of the blights shooting at you. Alrighty, so this part right here is a little bit of a pain, and I recommend you guys just hold hands and take on the horde as a unit. Now, there are 2 overloads to take out. Now, right now, we're in a well in the footage, and we're kind of just melting those overloads. If you don't have a well, just play to your cover and take out all the little ads first, and then take out the overloads last. There'll be a couple of cannons here in the middle for you to start taking out all the blights. And once you start taking out the blights, there'll be 3 large ogres that spawn in the middle. I have learned that you can solo them if you're in a well and you have some grenades, or maybe if you're a Titan Strand. With your Titan Strand super, there was a moment where we just threw a whole bunch of Hunter supers at them. Basically, what I'm trying to say is just burn them down. Don't give those ogres any time to breathe, and just destroy them as soon as possible. I wouldn't have any idea how threatening they are. I did not let them live long enough to find out. Now, you should have a couple of extra cannons. Grab them before going up the lift in the middle. They can help out with ad clear in the boss room right off the bat. After clearing a couple of ads, there is one unstoppable right when you get up and a bunch of phalanx. And then after that, you're just melting the boss. You'll get him down to 2/3 health and a bunch of ads spawn, and including a bunch of blights and one overload champ. These minotaurs up high will drop the cannons for you to start destroying all of the blights, including all of the ads and so forth. So use those to your advantage. There are 4 of them. That's plenty enough, and it's extra firepower for sure. After everything is dead, you're going to want to start pegging away at the boss, getting him from the 2/3 you had him down to 1/3 left. Go ahead and take a step back near the back of the room. You're going to want to pick up one of those cannons and start pecking away at the blights from a distance. The reason I say you want to do it from a distance because after you destroy all of the blights, it's going to spawn a whole bunch of ads closest to the boss, including one unstoppable. But you're going to want to keep a lot of distance between you and a lot of the ads and the blueberries flying at you and stuff like that. But you're at the final straight stretch. Now that everything is finally dead, just get 3 different angles on the boss and start pecking away at him. And pat yourself on the back for doing a fantastic job in finishing this awesome Grandmaster. It was a really great addition. I actually enjoyed the Grandmaster itself. I thought it was a little bit simpler than I expected. But I hope this helped you guys out to get through the Grandmaster. And again, please sub for more content next week. Peace.